Hello friends, welcome to today's video where we are going to be talking about creative journaling. Now we know that there are many types of journaling. Among them there is bullet journaling. There is also junk journaling. There's good old stream of consciousness journaling. There's travel journaling. And if you are watching this video, like I mentioned earlier, chances are you want to get into creative journaling. If you're planning on starting a creative journal and don't know where to begin, I've compiled a list of tools that you might need in order to begin this creative journey of memory keeping. Let's start. First thing you need if you're creative journaling is a good notebook. Now you can use whatever notebook you have on hand, but these are some of my favorites and some of the things that you should look out for when picking your notebook. This is one of my favorites, Traveler's Notebook. It's basically a leather cover that holds a bunch of refills. It comes in two sizes, regular size and passport size. And what I really like about these notebooks is that they are highly customizable to whatever you need them for. You can put a bunch of different refills in them. This one is a grid paper. I have an accordion style refill in here. I also have a blank. So you can put in, I would say, between 3 to 4 journals in them. I also have a sketch paper. You can also put watercolor paper. There's just a lot of different refills available to you. This one is a grid. They also have line, dotted, as well as a weekly, monthly planner. Now, if you're wanting to journal in a more standard size, Midori notebooks from Japan as well is also a really good brand. They come in a variety of different sizes. This one here is the A5, and it's a good size for if you're wanting to journal a lot and want a lot of space for your ephemera and decorations. As you can see, it also lies flat, which is a really nice feature, for easy journaling, especially if you're left-handed. They also come in a variety of different papers. So if you're wanting grid, lined, this one here is like a marker-friendly paper that they have that I use as a sketchbook. This size is also a really nice size. This is their A5 square. They also have other sizes like A7, A6, A4, B6 slim. So there's a lot of options there for Midori notebooks. They also have really nice paper that handles even fountain pen ink. My personal favorite in terms of size is the A6, which is this one, because it's not too overwhelming. I like the grid as well from Midori. As you can tell, it's very light. One more thing that I like about Midori is the clean, nice blank cover that I can decorate with stickers. They also have clear covers that you can put to protect your cover and to keep it nice and clean. It's just a fun cover that you can either keep minimalist or you can fill it with stickers like I've done here. Midori notebooks are also well priced at under $20 for each one of these. Now another really good brand is the Japanese brand Hobonichi. We are staying at the Japanese aisle. This is a widely popular journal brand because they have really nice Tomoe River paper. They come in weekly and daily. This is the daily here, and it comes in the A6 size, which I have here, and also in the A5 size. The daily gives you a day per page, which gives you enough space for creative journaling. They also have what they call the weeks, which is the weekly planner, and the weekly planner has the week on one page on your left page and the memo or the grid page on the other. It's smaller than the A6 or the A5, but it still has a lot of space for creative journaling. The weeks also come in a variety of different covers and colors. Lecterm is another popular brand for journalers. This one comes in the hardcover and the soft cover. They are popular for bullet journalers, but a lot of junk journalers have been using them nowadays, so you can tell that the spine can handle a lot of bulking up for the journals. They, like the Midori and the Traveler's Notebook, come in a variety of different formats, like the dotted, the line, the grid, and the blank. This here is a dotted one. I don't know if you can see it from your screen. They also come in other sizes like the A6, the B5, B6. There's also A4, and they come in a lot of colors. Next thing you need if you are starting your creative journaling journey is writing instruments. Now, same with notebooks, you can use whatever pen you have, but here are some of my favorites and some of my recommendations. Now, I love using fountain pens, so we are going to start with that, especially if you're wanting to get into fountain pens. Now, these are your recommendations. This one right here is a Kaweco fountain pen. Kaweco is a German brand. These pens are nice and compact, so they are easy to bring if you like journaling outside. They take what is called the standard international cartridge. It just means that there are a lot of brands that offer the same cartridge, so they are easy to find. Another good brand is Lamy. These are Lamy Safaris and Lamy All-Stars. They are reliable and easy to use pens, similar to the Kaweco. They take cartridges, or if you want, you can also start using ink bottles. They also come in different size nibs, so depending on whether you like writing with a fine or an extra fine or a medium or a broad nib. So you have those options as well. And they come in so many fun colors, like the ones that you can see here. By the way, all the pens that I am showing you today are budget-friendly choices. These fountain pens are all tried and tested by yours truly, and they are all under 50 bucks. This is an example of a cartridge, very easy to use. You just engage it and you are good to go. Finally, one of my favorite fountain pens, probably the one that I most reach for lately, are the TWISBY fountain pens. These ones are Taiwanese, and they are similar to the other pen brands that I've shown you, easy to use, but these ones only take bottled ink. They do not take cartridges. However, you are not going to be refilling over and over again because they have such a big capacity for ink. Fountain pens are a great choice if you love color, because ink just come in so many different colors that you do not see in regular pens. Another favorite of mine, if you're not wanting to use fountain pens, is the Sarasa gel pen. These also come in a variety of different colors. This is my favorite set. This is the vintage colors. These are gel pens. There are other gel pen brands if you want to give them a try and see which one you like the best. There's also Pentel Energel. There's options from Sharpie. There are options from Uniball, but this one is my favorite. Of course, there are a lot of other pens out there. I suggest going to your local pen store and trying out different pens. That's really just how you would know which one you like the best, because there are a lot of other pens out there as well, other than fountain pens and gel pens. You also have ballpoint, you have fine liners, you have ruler balls. So it's really good to find which one you like the best, because having a good writing instrument adds to your enjoyment of your creative journaling. What I like to do in my journals is to dedicate a page at the end of my journal to try out my different pens, just to make sure that they are not bleeding or that they are not feathering. This one here is from my Hobonichi Weeks, and I like to do this to also test out the different colors and how they would react on the different papers. Now let's talk about some decorative things that you can add to your pages to make it more fun and more colorful. What I like to use are stickers and some washi tapes. And if you don't know where to start, again, with purchasing these ones, I'm going to share with you a few of my favorite brands. Let us start with sticker sheets. Sticker sheets are kind of easy to find. Like, you can go to a dollar store or a Daiso or any of your local stationery store and find sticker sheets. My personal favorites are this brand that I'm not sure if I'm saying correctly. This one is Suatelier. Sotelier? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. But I think it's a Korean brand. I also like the brand Midori. Same brand as the notebook that I've showed you earlier. I like their sticker sheets as well. Another brand that I like is Kita. Kita has some tapes, stickers, like washi stickers, washi tapes. They come in so many different designs that fit any aesthetic, and they come in this really nice packaging that will fit in your journal if you like to journal on the go. They're quite easy to bring. I really like this brand, and I think they have a lot of different collaborations with different artists. Washi tapes is another thing that is quite easy to find if you know where to look. My personal favorite brands are MT and Classicy. Now, what other tools do you need if you are starting in your creative journaling journey? First one is a trusty pair of scissors. This is the extra small scissor from Midori. You also need glue stick or glue tape. Another thing you need if you're starting your creative journal journey is binder clips. These ones help in keeping your notebooks open while you're journaling. If you have a Midori, that's fine. They lie flat. I'm not sure whether they're still gonna lie flat if you have a bunch of ephemera on it. But if you have, say, like a traveler's notebook, you need binder clips to keep them open so you don't have to keep them open with your hands while you're journaling. The brands that I have here are Penco clips. I also have some Traveler's Notebook brass clips up there. Another great tool for journaling is watching videos online. One of the videos that I've been watching lately is called Illustrated Journaling, and it's on Skillshare. It's been so helpful in making my journals more creative, and just for someone who's been journaling for a long time, just teaching me more ways to journal. Skillshare is an online learning community where they have thousands of classes that range from journaling, illustration, design, or photography. So it's a really good place to go when you're wanting to learn from other creatives. Skillshare was kind enough to sponsor this video, so the first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. I highly recommend, if you sign up, to take Abby C's class on everyday journaling to help you get started on your creative journaling journey. Finally, another great tool for journaling are compact photo printers. I use both the Kodak Mini Retro and the HP Sprocket, and they're really good if you're wanting to journal about specific events and want mementos to remember them by. Speaking of remembering, here's something that I want you to remember when you are creative journaling, and I want you to repeat after me. Everything is ephemera.
Everything is ephemera.
If you go out to eat, your receipt is ephemera. If you grocery shop, your fruit stickers, they're ephemera. If you travel, your boarding pass is ephemera. You guys get the picture. Everything is ephemera. Everything is ephemera and can be used to decorate your page. So you always have to be on the lookout when you are out and about. So these are the tools which I hope will help you get started on creative journaling. I have been journaling for over a decade, and so I'd like to think that I know what I'm talking about when I say that this is a journey. Don't overthink it, don't compare your work with others, and don't start by thinking that your pages should look a certain way. It's so therapeutic to journal, and it's also a fun way to keep your memories. So enjoy it and let me know how it goes.